Well, look who we have here. It is I have not done one of these voiceover explanatory clips in a good 2-3 years tops. I thought it was only fair to start showing you a little bit more of the behind the scenes. Ideally, I don't like cameras. I just don't. But I'm at home doing my thing. I'm in my comfort zone. So let's just get right into it. The cake that I am going to show you today is in celebration of someone's deceased mother who will be celebrating her 60th birthday. So we're going to make sure this is nice. She did give me an AI picture for inspiration. She said she just wanted something similar. And as you know, AI is not real. But at the same time, who you talking to? I'm finna get you there anyway. So I'm gonna add a little bit more texture to my tears here. You see I went in with lines on that middle tier that I just got through working with. And then this bottom tier, I'm using a stencil and I am adding on black buttercream that I intentionally tinted darker than I did the fondant to make it stand out more. And it took me about 3 rounds to get the entire thing coated. But you want to be very careful here. Make sure you're spreading it out evenly and you're carefully peeling off your stencil when you're finished. And then because it's black on black crime, I was able to take my spatula and just smooth back those edges at the top. You can't do that with different colors that you're working with because obviously you're going to see a smear. Typically at that point, just freeze it, let it set, trim that off with your spatula or a knife, whatever floats your boat. And then once I get finished with this, considering everything is already coated in fondant and all of my tiers are dowel rotted, I can just go ahead and put some buttercream in between and start stacking them. Now I am adding on the accent pieces that I had already made ahead of time. Most of them were already done. Some of them I did have to do right then and there because it depends on how pliable I need everything. Those playing cards, those nameplates, all that kind of stuff, make it ahead of time, let it dry. That way you can just go ahead and make it do what it do and put it where it needs to go. You don't have to worry about your letters being all floppy, soggy, saggy looking. Same thing with the numbers. Now this lever over here was definitely coming for me because it would not stay. So I had to add fondant around it to just make it hold its place. And my cutters that I have were bigger than I anticipated. And cake is unpredictable, so it's not always going to be exact. I would have preferred for the happy 60th to be on the bottom tier, but again, we improvise and we make it work. So happy's going to go on the white part. I'm just going to do something to make it stand out more because you're not going to be able to see that. And then you want to be even Steven. And I take all my letters, I count them out, and I work from the inside out. So I'll take the letters in the middle, center them, and then I work my way out instead of the last thing you want to do is place it and then you done messed up, so you got to take it off and you might ruin your design. So just take your time. The gold coins that I'm adding on the top here, I did put a mound of black fondant underneath it and painted it gold just to give it more of a pile effect. And because we are celebrating her heavenly birthday, I put angel wings on the coins instead of dollar signs. Was that time consuming and tedious? Absolutely. And I regretted it as soon as I started, but it's okay because it was worth it. And the details matter at the end of the day. And the more time you got, the more details you can work with. Now I am ribboning the seams between the tiers. It definitely cleans it up a whole lot more, especially if you struggle a little bit with getting those crispy edges all the way down to the bottom of the cake tier. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But I definitely liked the color pop that it added to this cake as well, instead of it just going black on black all the way down. Now I'm cleaning up my letters here. I had a little black buttercream on my hands. If y'all can see, my hands are dyed really badly. I didn't put gloves on when I colored the fondant and everything, so, but it's all good. And I'm painting over the word happy with some gold edible paint to make it stand out more, because I ended up having to place it on that white backdrop there. And then once I finish with that, I'm adding on more pieces, whether I need to use water to make them stick to the fondant, or if I'm going to use some of the extra black buttercream I've got left over, especially like what I did there with the casino chips. Water's not going to make that stick, especially to each other. So that's when you use that buttercream and apply it. And I'm just filling in spaces at this point. It's okay to fill in a space. What's not okay is to overdo it. Junky cakes, they look junky, y'all. I'm going to say it. I'm telling you, junky cakes look junky, unless that is the actual intention and theme of it. But a lot of y'all want to slap a bunch of stuff on a cake and then walk off like I did something. I'm sorry I didn't. But gold leaf, I am adding that here. I wanted to give it a little bit more of a touch there, instead of just that white line going down. And then look at that, y'all. I am happy. I am happy with the outcome. It can be very intimidating trying to give somebody something, especially when they give you an AI picture to follow. But again, I'm going to make it do what it do. So, and cut that cake, eat that cake. I worked hard for it. And it don't just look good on the outside. It's good on the inside. So enjoy.